Hello. Today I wanted to do a book review for you. I have been trying to read at least half an hour every day. I usually do it on my lunch break at work. And I want to talk about one of the books I just got done reading. It is called 10% Happier, which this is probably backwards to you, but if not, it's called 10% Happier by Dan Harris. It says, how I tamed the voice in my head, reduced stress without losing my edge, and found self-help that actually works. A true story. I wasn't quite sure what I was getting into when I started reading this. I thought it was more of a self-help book, but it's more of a biography about his experience and what he goes through, which I probably should have read the title a little better. But so at first I was kind of finding the book a little boring. It's about a newscaster, Dan Harris, and what he's gone through and stuff, and how he had a meltdown on live TV. But then as he got more into the book, he was trying to find ways to better himself. He was going through all these religious people and talking to them, and finally he found meditation. And I have just recently found meditation, so I found this really interesting once it got into that part about his experience with meditation, how he wasn't able to shut off his mind, which is most people's problem with meditation, and how he couldn't control his thoughts, but then how he talked to all these different people and they gave him some great advice on how to turn off your thoughts and how to really get more into it. And I found that very helpful, especially as I'm starting to meditate and get into things. So if you're not really into meditation or anything, it's more a biography. So if you like biographies about people, otherwise, I don't know, I'm not really recommending the book. If you're into meditation though, skip deeper into the book, into the chapters, and you can learn some really great stuff about meditation, which I did. He really gives you some good tips in the back too. The very end of the book gives you some really great tips. And he talks to a bunch of people, the Dalai Lama and a bunch of other people, and he even went to I think it was a 9-day meditation retreat where you weren't allowed to talk for 9 days, which I don't think I could ever do that, but he said it really helped him and get more in touch with himself. And I think that's what we're all just trying to do. We're trying to be better people. We're trying to better ourselves. And no matter how you do that, I think we're all on the same search. So that's I could really relate to with him in this book. And it really helped with the meditation aspect. But there is one quote I do want to read that I really, really liked. And it says, "There's no point in being unhappy about things you can't change, and no point being unhappy about things you can." I thought that was such a great quote. It's basically they're saying it's kind of pointless to be unhappy. If you can't change anything, then we need to learn to accept it. And if you can, then change it so that it makes you happy. So I really liked that quote. And that was the one thing I really took from this book, was that quote and the great tips for meditation in the back of it, and just the help it helped me with meditation. So if you're looking into getting into meditation and diving in and somebody really speaking the truth about what they were going through, then this is a great book for that. And the title 10% Happier, when people would ask him why he was meditating and he would tell them about finding himself and stuff, they would think he was all woohoo. But when he finally told somebody, well, it makes me 10% happier, then they started to understand it. Then they're like, oh, maybe I should try that too. So basically it's about finding the thing that makes you 10% happier in life and doing that. So that's my review on the book. If you read the book, comment below and let me know what you thought. I would love to hear your comments, or if you want to read the book, and let me know what you think. Like I said, it's not one of my favorite books, but I would recommend it for anybody who wants to learn about meditation. So I hope you have a great day.